Boys and girls, welcome back to SOCOM U.S. Navy SEALs Combined Assault. We're just gonna go down the list. We're on to the mission Whipsaw. I don't know what that is, but hopefully it makes a little bit more sense with the weapons we have this time. I'll rock with it. I don't really like having a designated marksman on the team because it generally never works out in my favor, but I don't think it matters what gun I give them. It's just gonna be me doing 90% of the shooting anyway, so...
The paramilitary group has a training camp nestled in a forest at the foot of the mountain range where the Pavehawk went down. This camp is the last known location of the CIA agent Vandal's team was sent in to extract. Agent Underwood was close to identifying the source of the paramilitary support before his cover was blown. We suspect he left intel in the area that might shed more light on where these paramilitaries are getting their support. Use caution, team. The area is highly concentrated with enemy troops. Team, Vandal's team found the CIA operative codenamed Underwood near your present position. We suspect he was captured by enemy forces stationed nearby. You'll need to infiltrate the area, retrieve any intel Underwood left behind, and learn anything you can about the enemy.
Sir, we might want to stick near the water if we don't want to be seen.
Team, intel suggests
Oh my God.
one of our missing personnel is in the area. We need to find him and bring him home.
HQ, we found a camp and a handful of enemy forces. Doesn't seem too heavily guarded.
Roger that, team. Even so, proceed with caution.
Alright, that was a lot of exposition. Alright, let me try to make sense of this map. So we have to go there. They gave us a boat for a reason, but I'm willing to bet that the boat isn't going to be our best option, so... let's go for a swim and see how long we can remain stealthy, if we can do it at all. Again, this doesn't really seem like a game where they've perfected the stealth mechanic unless I absolutely just military crawl everywhere. And I'm not interested in doing that if I'm being completely honest, so... Alright, take a shot. I don't know if that guy's alone. Let's leave bro alone for a sec. Oh, wait, who sees this?
Over there, sir. Hostile.
Hopefully you killed him, because I never saw him. I should have put a thermal scope on.
I can handle that.
No, that probably triggered an alarm if there was one.
Damn it! They know we're here.
Yeah. Unfortunate. The lack of a thermal scope definitely hindered me. Or I guess just lack of eyeballs in general, because I never saw the dude that was right beside me. Wait, then who the fuck is shooting at me? Oh, part of me really wants to restart this, but I'm not really at the point where I care. Alright, whatever, just deal with what I've done. Just accept it and move on with our lives. There's a door there that just doesn't open, fair. Alright. Yeah, the AI in this game still doesn't want to help me. Unfortunate.
HQ, we've infiltrated a boat launch.
Copy that. Be sure to search the surrounding buildings for intel.
Oh, there's definitely a radio. And conveniently, there's intel on the table next to the radio.
Some information Underwood collected regarding upcoming heroin shipments from one Kashka Fomenko.
Nice work, team. We'll have intel look into it. Fire Team Bravo is currently investigating a local heroin cartel and may find the information useful.
Shout out to Fire Team Bravo. Maybe we'll move on to that game eventually if I can find a PSP, a way to play a PSP game. Honestly, just get in. Maybe you guys will turn into aimbots on the LMG.
Enemy sighted. He's moving.
Yeah, they're still aimbots. Honestly, it might be the wave just to take off the suppressors in missions going forward, unless it's an absolutely necessary stealth mission. Because my friendly AI still doesn't really shoot when it's a suppressed weapon, even though they have every right to.
Commander, I've got a moving contact.
Oh no, I didn't recon the sawmill. Oh no. Considering they already knew we were here, I don't know why we'd be reconning it anyway, but we live in a society that the hitboxes in this game are silly. Guys, shoot. For the love of God, shoot. Alright, let me climb up here. There's probably nothing here, but we have to check. There is nothing here, but we had to check. Oh, this is just annoying because of... That guy die? I guess that guy died. Just, the FPS drops are rampant. I don't know if this game had a bad rating and I just didn't pay attention to it when I downloaded it. But, yeah, there's definitely...
HQ, we've infiltrated the sawmill and found a firing range and a generator powering the place. From all the evidence, it looks like they're gearing up for something big.
Copy that, team. Destroy the firing range and disable that generator, and make sure to search the buildings for any intel.
Oh. I shot that guy in the leg and he died. No, your perception is low as hell.
We found the intel HQ. Judging from a map Underwood made of the surrounding forest, the enemy has a much larger presence here than we thought.
Good work, team. It looks like Underwood gathered extensive intel on paramilitary activities. This will be useful in figuring out how to break their organization.
So, like... What does this do exactly? These objectives are dumb. What does this do?
HQ, we've destroyed the firing range and all the ammo stored there.
Excellent. That should throw a damper on their training operations.
I mean, we destroyed a box. Sure, it sucks that their ammo's gone, but the firing range is... I mean, it'll still work. Okay, where's the watchtower? The watchtower is on... It's over there.
Watchtower here, HQ. Looks like it's wired with an alarm as well.
Use extreme caution, team. We don't want them triggering that alarm.
Am I not hearing the alarm you guys are hearing? This is where the boat would have came in handy, but... whatever. Alright, I forgot you can't spam if you're scoped in this game.
Watchtower up ahead.
Yep, that's definitely a watchtower. We already reconned it too, just by looking at it.
Tango in sight. What do you want me to do with them?
You've had the You have had the fire at will command literally the entire time.
I could use some help over here.
Yeah, it's funny how you guys have had the fire at will command pretty much 99% of the time throughout every game, and we still just... we don't use it, bro. Like, you guys have free reign to do really whatever you want.
HQ, we've infiltrated the watchtower.
I just opened the front door.
HQ, we've destroyed a communications relay.
Excellent, team. That should cut these forces off from any others that might be nearby.
Okay. Let's put on a med kit.
Perfect. I needed that.
Perfect. I needed that. So... okay. What do we got going on here? Are we keeping someone... we are keeping someone up here. Rapunzel.
You don't need to restrain me.
Yeah, I know I don't, but the game says I do.
We found Aztec from the missing fire team.
Good work, team. Leave him on site and we'll send in an extraction unit to get him out.
Yeah, that was going to be my follow-up question, because...
Have what we came for. Ready to extract.
Good work, team. It appears the enemy has a larger hold on the area than we expected. The intel you gathered should help give us a good sense of what kind of forces we're dealing with.
Mission success. Yeah, that was the question I was going to ask. If we have to restrain him and he's on the 3rd floor of a building that only has ladder access, how is he getting out? He's not. They didn't even want to try to explain how that was going to work. They just said, we'll come pick him up later. We didn't recon the sawmill, even though, like, I don't know how we didn't, because the recon objective is literally just scoping in on the place we had to go. I guess I just didn't do it. For those of you that care, there's the score breakdown. Again, I don't know how this really makes sense, but to someone it probably does.
Based on the intel you gathered, it's clear our information has a great number of holes in it. The paramilitaries are highly organized, well-funded, and deeply connected throughout the region. We'll need to dig even deeper to determine the nature and extent of this threat. Meanwhile, we need to continue the search for the missing team members.